Saura Flamenco India. It was so because Carlos Saura traveled to India on several occasions. He was passionate about India. In fact, he wanted to come one last time, but unfortunately, his career ended on the 10th of February of this very year when he passed away. So this is a homage to a great Spanish director, you know, who died in his 91st, he was 91 years old when he died. He began his career in 1955, and I said it ended in the 10th of February of 2000 of this year because Carlos Saura never stopped of producing movies even in his old age. He was very active, he was very alert, and till the last minute he was working on cinema and photography, also painting. You should also understand that Saura began in 1955 and that at that time Spain was under a dictatorship headed by Francisco Franco. This is very important to understand the career of our Spanish movie makers, because at that time in Spain there was a strong censorship. You couldn't portray anything because it was a single party ruling the country, and nothing could be said against the government, nothing could be said against the party. So movie makers and directors at that time, and Saura is a great example, had to take recourse to metaphors and symbols to send his message and to be able somehow, you know, to get around the Spanish censorship. So those movies at that time are heavily loaded with as I say, symbols and metaphors, because people couldn't say things plainly as in a democracy. And in 1966, he achieved international fame when his movie The Hunt, La Caza, was awarded Silver Bear in the Berlin International Festival. Again, in 1973 with La Prima Angelica, and in 1975 with the movie we are going to show today, he won special jury awards at the Festival of Cannes. In the 70s, he was already consecrated as one of the top European film directors. And as you will see in today's movie, in his first phase, beginning in 55 and ending in the 80s, in his first phase, he was, you know, excelling, he was outstanding in depicting human emotions in oppressive conditions. These oppressive conditions could be familiar conditions, could be personal conditions, or it could be political conditions. How he was able to express how the human being reacted under these oppressive conditions where he is not able to say things in the plain light. So you will see today an example in Cría Cuervos, which means raising ravens or raising crows. Okay. Pay attention to the girl who is the protagonist of this movie, is Ana Torrent. Is a small girl, I mean, I don't know how old she was. She was already an iconic actress because she already did 2 years before a very important movie which is called El Espíritu de la Colmena. I want to say that in his latest phase of production, beginning in the 80s and extending up to, he changed. And he was very much concentrated in making films where he was combining music, dance, and his special way of capturing images. Carlos Saura is also a photographer, and the way he plays with images and narration is really part of his outstanding work. We are very happy also, I mean, we'll be screening here together Cría Cuervos, Elisa Vida Mía, Mamá Cumple 100 Años, Flamenco Flamenco, Ay Carmela, and Iberia. And you will be able to see movies from these two different phases of his career. We are very happy, you know, because the person who has created this retrospect is Murtaza Ali. He's here with us. Thank you, Murtaza, for being with us. Just a few words about Murtaza Ali. Murtaza Ali He directs the New York City-based magazine Café Dissensus. He's a critic who usually writes for The Hindu, The Sunday Guardian, The Huffington Post, News Laundry, The Quint, and different online publications. He appears quite often in television and radio debates and discussions, and also has participated as a jury in several movie awards. Thanks very much, Murtaza, for being here with us, and please, the floor is yours.